welcome, welcome, welcome to maximize thy blacks, black FBA-ness. As I, McKinley M. Robinson, I teach knowledge. Today, as everyone can see, is a sad day for FBA. And let me say that again. Today is a sad day for FBA for the simple fact I was just telling y'all the other day, and I was showing that the whole thing is about the elevation of their whiteness, their connection to whiteness. It's about the t'other Samuel Sellout, who was on the jury. Let me say it again. It's about the t'other, the Samuel Sellout, who was on the jury. Because, being a Blaxblack FBA man, 68 years old, I've witnessed this in 1992. An oriental woman shot a small black child, female, and the judge gave her probation. This time, an oriental man took a young FBA child's life and was acquitted of murder. And one of the people was supposed to be black. And once again, it's a t'other who promotes tethers. Once again, they made sure that they found a t'other who's going to promote the tether. And that's how he got away. Once again, they had a t'other Sambo Sellout who was on the jury, and ain't no way he could see that this man ran this young child down and shot him in the back. He ran this child down and shot him in the back. The child wasn't standing over him. The child wasn't running up on him. The child was running away from him. And the jury said he's not guilty of murder. Excuse me. TikTok shot. Yeah. Excuse me. He's not guilty of extermination. He didn't exterminate. He didn't do nothing but exterminate another rat. Yeah. That's all it was. Just extermination of someone who was worthless. Because I don't care how you say it. Let me see if I got this right. This guy, these people convinced to create a law of them being attacked by Foundation of Black Americans. But the only time I can think of when the Oriental was a threat, it was against two Foundation of Black American children. Children. Not nobody. Grown children. Twice. Children. And y'all, black people are letting them disrespect everything that our forefathers created. Everything. Wow. He was acquitted for running down behind a small black child, and eliminating, exterminating them from this world. And somebody that call themselves black, the Tugger, Sambo Sellout, agreed with him doing what he did. Once again, I keep telling people, tethers are supported by tethers. Tethers look just like me. They look just like you. They call themselves black, African American, but they're tethers who promote tethers. Because there's absolutely no way, if you really black, you can look at someone running down a child and shooting them in the back. Not a gangbanger standing up there, woo, 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 woo. A child running away and shooting them in the back, and they're not guilty of murder. But you're black. Once again, tethers promote tethers. Because they are told that's an Asian. Hey, he's an Asian. He's an Asian. Really? Willie Lynchism at its finest. Willie Lynchism at its finest. Because at the same time, wow, this is what's really going on. Same thing I just showed the other day. Showed this just the other day. Just the other day, they convinced and paid us to replace black people. Excuse me. I've seen people admit they sided with them folks against black people. This is during the phase when they suddenly found out we're getting deported. Hey, wait a minute. You're deporting us? Wait a minute, hold up. You can't be deporting us because we are part of you. We are part of what you do. Whoa. Wait a minute, hold up. Didn't we show you over here? Look, no Negroes or Oriental desired. We showed you that we about you. Cause look. See, we not Orientals no more. We are seeing now. We Asian now. We are seeing now. We Asian now. Now we Asian. Cause masters say we no longer Orientals. So red line is just for Negroes. That was only for Negroes. See, when they talk about red line, all they gonna talk about is Negroes. They ain't gonna say nothing about the Orientals because guess what? Guess what happened? Guess what happened? We got our special guest, Barack Obama. We got our special guest, Barack Obama. The tether, the tether, the tether who was brought up amongst us and showed that he was about promoting tethers. There goes that Sambo sellout again. Look at Barack Obama, the Sambo sellout. Signed H.R. 4238 on May 20th, 2016, eliminating the terms Negro, Oriental, and other outdated identifiers from United States federal laws. The legislation updated U.S. code regarding minorities to replace archaic, archaic and offensive language with modern terms. Hmm. Hmm. But see, here's the main term. Red line, red line. See that? See? It ain't about just Negroes. It's about the Orientals. Didn't he just show you? Didn't I just show you? They was paid to replace us. And the only way they can replace us is if we go back to what they supposed to be. I don't care you calling me a Negro because I am a Negro. I'm calling them an Oriental. Excuse me. Because you're not Asiya. Excuse me. I know who you is. You are the Oriental who is part of my history. Excuse me. I don't think you understand what I just said. Oriental is part of my history, which is to display that when you say redlined, it wasn't just Negroes, it was them Orientals too. So, therefore, I know this for a fact. Once FDA can see it and stop giving them glorification, it changes the situation. Once again, it changes the situation. As long as you call them Asian, then when you look in your Bible, you're going to see ASIA and think of them. You ain't going to think of yourself. See, ASIA is Asiya. I didn't say so. The book of life says so. See, it's about how they keep saying it's offensive. How is it offensive if they had a show called Kung Fu and talking about the Oriental philosophy? Excuse me. They had a show called Kung Fu talking about the Oriental philosophy. I'm going to say it again. Where is it at? They had a show called Kung Fu talking about the Oriental philosophy, but where is it at? Oh, here it is. It's disrespectful to call them Oriental. It wasn't disrespectful to call them Oriental when David Carradine was playing Kung Fu because they had a philosophy. Somebody explain to me how it's disrespect to call them Oriental when at the same time they respecting their philosophy by having this guy play one of them in Kung Fu. Once again, how is that disrespectful? See this? The Aseans, they don't show. There it is right there in your face. They're telling you the truth. Well, excuse me. Let me rephrase that. I put these two together. Once again, yeah, I put these two together because I emulate, imitate, copy my big brother Emmanuel, Matthew 1:23, whose name mean God with us, but he says I'm the son of man. In other words, he's my big brother. Yeah. So once again, I imitate, emulate, copy Emmanuel, the teacher. Once again, and that's what I'm doing right here. I'm teaching. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm putting forth my efforts to show people the truth. It's up to you if you want to recognize the truth or not. Once again, they already told you. We got paid to replace y'all. How do they replace y'all? By you not recognizing Oriental, by you letting them tell you Oriental is disrespectful. But at the same time, mm, there it is. How is it disrespectful when at the same time you admiring their philosophy? You created a show in admiration of their philosophy, but Oriental is disrespectful. No, what's disrespectful is the true Arseans refuse to acknowledge themselves. It's nothing I can do. All I can do is what I'm supposed to do. See, I'm supposed to present the opportunity for the chosen ones to decide what they want to believe in. I ain't asking you to believe in me. I'm talking about what you see. There it is. That's history. Right. Once again, it's showing you the reason that they outlaw the two words. They outlaw the two words because the two words relate to he story. A he story. There it is right there. Called red line neighborhoods. Some street corners had signs on 6-foot poles that said no Negroes or Orientals desired. Once again, called redlined. So if you get rid of these two words, then you can rewrite history. But you can't rewrite history because I'm here at the age of 68 doing what I'm supposed to do. Once again, presenting the choices that the purebloods FBA have. You have a choice. You can decide if you want to believe in what they say, or you can decide to believe in what you see. Once again, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to present to you the opportunity and the option to relate to what you see. Because what you see is you knowledge what it just is. It's right there. I put them two together, but at the same time, they separated. See? At the same time, they separated. See? It's showing you right there. They said we got paid to cross you out, but look, we still Asian. No, you're not. You Oriental. See, when FBA take back their history, it's over. They slowly taking back their history right now. Right now. Just like all these people, all these different groups. Juneteenth, Juneteenth, Juneteenth. What? What are you talking about? We do not use anything that you have to promote us. But whatever we got, you feel you just can use it to promote yourself. Oh, this is Jamaican Juneteenth. What? We're here now. Now that we're here, I keep telling y'all. See, that's what you get for calling the Oriental what he ain't. That's what you get. That's why everybody ain't got no respect for you, man. Once again, y'all keep letting people get away with extermination. See, it's okay. 1900, eliminate small black child. If you are Oriental, it's okay. 2026, Eliminate a small black child. It's okay if you oriental. But see, if they was oriental, then FBA would recognize who they is. They are the true Asian. It just showed you. I just showed you. The man had respect for the Oriental philosophy. He was on David Carradine was on Dick Cavett, giving glory to the Oriental philosophy because he was playing in a movie, in a TV show called Kung Fu. I remember the TV show Kung Fu. That was just in the 70s. Wow. Now, how did they get to become what they not? Easy. I just showed you. They said we was paid. We were paid. And they're still getting paid. What did they show? What did they show the whole Oriental world? Excuse me. This ain't just about over there. This is the whole country. This is the whole world. They already disrespect the people over there in Africa. And now they doing it here. And they doing it with the blessing of somebody, the t'other, a black, a person who identifies as black, made it their point to promote a tether. Excuse me. That's what tethers do. A Sambo sellout. A tether, Sambo sellout promotes the tethers. They look like me. They look like you. They was born right here. And they call themselves an American. But in their eyes, Sambo sellout. Excuse me. Django? Am I the only one to remember Django? What? Did when Samuel Jackson, that part he was playing, they wasn't born and raised in America? Excuse me. Wow. That's the thing. You look at a movie, Django, you watch this man, born and raised in America, but despise his own reflection. And then you let them people lead you because, according to them, it was somebody on that jury who was black. And I don't know how somebody that can call themselves an real, live American black person could watch this child running away and say that it wasn't extermination. It was elimination of a threat to the one who was chasing, not the one who was running away. Wow. Wow. And I semi get it. Satan. Satan. See, trying to manipulate FBA in overreacting. Wow. But once again, it's going to continue until FBA stop it. And the only way FBA can stop it is when they tell them, no, you're an Oriental. You were part as a victim of the redlining, but you're not going to continue. No, Asian. You are not Asian. I am in and of Arcia, Philadelphia. Excuse me. Once again, I am directly connected to Philadelphia. for I was born there. Therefore, being born there, I am directly connected to Asia. Philadelphia got two eyes, and both eyes is E. Asia got one eye, and it's a E. Asia. Omega got one E, and it's a A. And Philadelphia got one E, and it's a A. Excuse me. So Alpha start with an A, end with an A. Asia start with an A, end with an A. Not no A sharp. Excuse me. Once again, Tower of Babel will go to gold, allow the whole wide world to be confused as he populated the whole wide world with many tongues and scattered man whole wide world. For before the Tower of Babel, the whole wide world was not populated. The Tower of Babel, which had one language, few words, that had the power to build the tower. God said, no, you can't. I'm going to rearrange this, send y'all throughout the whole wide world, but my chosen one shall be in one new country. And from this new country, they shall rule the whole wide world. Again, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. That tether Obama, Barack Obama, that tether thought he was being slick by trying to change history. And as usual, it worked. For back then at that time, I believed in Obama as a black man. Yeah, why wouldn't I? He acted like he was, but this is what he was doing for real. Behind closed doors, man, please. Them ers don't count. I'm not a Everybody know I'm not no You know who my mom and them was. You know, whoa, 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 whoa. My daddy ain't had nothing to do with my upbringing. Of course not, my son. Of course not. We gonna make sure that when you get up there, you're going to use your folders with the afro so that you can be related to them as a tether when the truth gonna come out how you a tether because there it is right there. He tried to eliminate my history to elevate his story, lies, heritage. But it's not gonna work. Because God gave me the ammunition and all I could do is pass it on. Once again, the reason that Barack Obama got rid of Negro and Oriental is so that he could take red line and just make it Negroes. But see, God gave me this before he gave me this. See? So I already had this. And then when I got this, I didn't pay no attention to this until what? Look, the two terms he want to get rid of so that they can rewrite history. Except not by me. You have to live up to what you created, which is the disrespect in and of the Negroes, because the Negroes is Black FBA. God allowed us to be changed and redefined because he didn't want it like that then. If he wanted it like that then, what would I be talking about now? Once again, just like I tell people, MLK told them, I think I have put my people, I think I have led my people into a burning house. And right after that, he said, hey, I know how to put a resolution. I know how to put a solution on this. We're going to go to D.C. and get our reparations. And he was gone. I'm sad he gone, but I see why he gone. Because if he had been successful, I would not be doing what I'm doing today. If he had been successful, people would not be understanding what FBA means. People understand what FBA means. They don't have to agree. No one cares about you agreeing. Once again, a terminology was placed on us, Black FBA Americans, because we didn't need the terminology until these tethers got here. Once again, when I was growing up, it was black and white, black and white, black and white. Then the tethers get here and move out the way, we're here now. Move out the way, we're here now. And by them acquitting that tether, once again, all it's going to do is provide more and more separation. Because I keep trying to tell people, they got a bill passed that said we was attacking them, but they can't show no proof where we was attacking them. I kept hearing this about this bill, and I didn't see nowhere. I mean, maybe they was attacking them. I didn't see it. I ain't heard nothing about no black person on trial for killing an oriental who was running away. I mean, I haven't heard anything about that. I mean, it seemed like since this is over in South Carolina and I'm hearing about it here in LA, it seemed like I would have heard about that. But I mean, they got a bill passed about blacks attacking them. But every time I turn around, it's them exterminating, eliminating a black FBA child. I mean, a black FBA child. First it was a female, now it's a male, but they're children. And some kind of way, they figured out a way this time to put somebody who looked like the victim on the jury, and they agreed. Tether, if it's not, man, one more time. No, it's a tether whose job is to remote tethers. Because only a tether, Sambo sellout, could look at somebody chasing a child down the street and shoot him in the back, and it's not murder. Let's say if that person that shot him in the back was black. They could see that then. Oh, it was a gangbanger. They could see that then. Yeah, they can see a black child gunning down another black child because it's gang banging thing. Self-extermination, self-elimination. Excuse me. But they looked at this individual chasing a child down. Extermination, elimination, and it was justified. Hoo-wee. In the name of Emmanuel, go with us, my big brother. It hurts me to my heart that they actually found a tether, Sambo Seller, to promote the tether in a clear case. Wow. At least back in the day, it was an all-white jury. Now they don't. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh wee. Tethers, Sambo sellout, promoting tethers because they call them Asian. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. Once again, we it's not on me to establish whatever. That's on Go to Gold presenting what must be presented to those who um, really truly losing the concept of whatever it is, man. Because it's mm, it's called life, and it's not about understanding it all. It's about me doing what I'm supposed to do, which is to present choices. You can believe in what they say, or you can believe in what you see. What you see is Negroes and Orientals are interconnected in redlining. Negroes and Orientals are part of American history. Facts, not his story lies, heritage. The choice is yours. What you see today, or what they say. I knowledge my forefathers, and I knowledge the God of God gave me this. So this here don't mean nothing to me. It means something to those who believe in the tether, the tether, the tether, Sambo sellout, who said your history don't count. Mine's do. And I'm going to continue doing what I'm supposed to do. In the name of my big brother Emmanuel, to break the spell that Blaxblack FBA men in Matthew 123. Amani kutoka you, peace from above. I don't care. All I know is I had to get it off my chest, nigga. That's all I know. That's all I know. And that's all I know. No, that's all I know. Oh shit. Oh, my bad. My bad. Amani kutoka you, peace from above.